see that video where the guy's asking his wife, is there a possibility that she would let him go to Colombia, Costa Rica, or Dominican Republic with his friends? And she's like, just go. I could care less. Now, mind you, those places are known for prostitution. 304. And she's like, just go. Haven't you noticed I don't care about what you do anymore? My good sir, you are single. She has left you up here. The minute a woman stops caring about how you breathe, how you walk, how you talk, your actions, the actions that she's probably been nagging at you to change for the longest, when she just don't have nothing to say no more, she is gone. The only reason she's still there is she's working it out logistically at this point on how she can walk away from you, especially if y'all got kids. It's a wrap. When she stops doing this and doing this, you better go get the good pen because you about to sign them papers. That's all I know.
Failed to underestimate how cold a woman can actually be once she mentally detaches from a relationship. See, when she disconnects from that relationship, all hope is lost. And she's never going to be that girl that you once had before. She's not going to be lovey-dovey and affectionate and doing things for you because you had that chance at one point in time and you used it and you completely wasted her time. So now you're going to get the cold version of her, the one that is not interested at all, the one that has built up resentment, and someone that just really does not care for the relationship anymore. And see, women are completely different from guys. See, mentally, they will detach from the relationship probably 6 months before the relationship actually ends. And they will do that and get tired of having to tell you time after time of how they should be treated and what to be treated. And you see, a woman will treat you how she wants to be treated, and then she will treat you how you treat her. So tread carefully when you are with that woman, because I can promise you, she will match your disrespect and she will match your energy, and you will not like it. But y'all stay safe.
Out before they leave, long before they leave. So when a woman is emotionally just spent in her relationship, she will stay for a specific time frame as she's mentally preparing herself to leave. But when she finally pulls the trigger to bounce and leave, she's gone.
So would you agree that the vast majority of divorces are initiated by women?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I do know that to be somewhat of a fact. Women, if you, as a woman, when I am feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, disappointed in the relationship, I don't want to be touched. I don't want intimacy. Whereas with men, sometimes, and from my experience, their love language, so to speak, is to touch. And so their way to try to fix that relationship is to try to be intimate. And as a woman, I'm completely repulsed by it when my needs are not being met emotionally. So if your physical needs are not being met, it's because my emotional needs are not being met.
So that's an issue. That's a huge issue.
But it causes relationships to grow apart because now the man feels rejected because he's not getting his physical touch from a woman, and the woman feels repulsed because her emotional needs are not being met. And that's a real conversation that a lot of people try to skirt around. And women will have sex with their man because they feel obligated, because if I don't have sex with him, he's going to cheat on me and be with another woman. But that man needs to have the same conversation, and like, my woman's backing off from intimacy because I'm not meeting her emotional needs. And by the way, another man will come around and meet those emotional needs. When we're drifting apart, somebody else can fulfill those needs, whether it's physically or emotionally. And that's a problem. And so it's not one or the other. If I feel like if a man really loves and cares about his woman and she's kind of losing her interest in him sexually, he should tap in and see what he's not doing for her emotionally.
So when we talk,
by the time a woman actually breaks up with you, you'll be like, she moved on so fast. It ain't so fast. This woman has probably been mentally breaking up with you for the last 6 months. You were just too oblivious to notice. So what I'm telling you is, when this woman is giving you the verbal hints that she needs you to change, take heed. Because the very moment she stopped trying to get you to work on a relationship, she stopped trying to get you to see the seriousness as to why you need to pay attention to the dumbass you doing, you gonna think things are getting better because she's no longer nagging you. Really, what that means is she is mentally checking out. When she stopped caring about the bullshit you doing, that's when you know you really need the motherfucking change. And you're gonna be talking to your boys. I mean, we ain't even got no problems no more. No, she just ain't saying shit no more. She is mentally breaking up with you. When a woman finally, emotionally and mentally checks out of the relationship, she gone, bro.
Let me tell you something right now. A man that is not emotionally intelligent will never understand how his actions could have hurt you. He will always think that, well, it wasn't that bad. And he will also think that because it wasn't his intention that you'll be okay. You will never get that man to see the effects of what he did to you. So you have to do one of two things. Accept the fact that he'll never really understand it. He'll never really get it. So there's a possibility he's going to do it multiple times, or you could choose to walk away. Because what ends up happening is you have this constant conversation of what that person did and how their actions affected you negatively. And in their mind, they can't be seen as the perpetrator. Oh, that's not me. They can never say, you know what, even though that wasn't my intention, I understand that I hurt you. And here's what I'm going to do to make sure that I never do that again. They can't do that. In their mind, it's always like, well, of course you should take me back. Of course we should be able to move on and we should be able to live happily ever after, because that's not me. God knows my heart. God knows exactly who I am. It could not have been that bad. And you will forever be in a cycle, and you'll never get the validation that you need, and you'll never feel comfortable with that man, and you'll never trust that man to be able to take care of you going forward. You know why? Because to this day, 10 years later, he will never see that his actions were actually that bad, actually that negative. So babe, it's going to hurt because you're never going to get the validation that you need and that comfort and that reassurance. And both of y'all are going to be going back and forth. So I would say just leave. Because you'll probably be wasting your time. Because men like that need therapy. And a lot of men like that, they're not going. They're not going to therapy because, once again, I could never do anything like that. They have the savior complex, and it's their ego as well. Like, how dare you tell me I hurt you? I don't do those things. No, you do, babes. You do.
You'll know that she's checked out when she loosens that leash up on you all the way. And what I mean by that is when you get into a relationship, women are typically head first, all in, you're the center of my universe type of situation. So she wants to know where you're going. She wants to know who's there. She wants to know how long you're going to be there. If you stay a little later than you're supposed to be, she's blowing your phone up. Hey, where are you at? Is everything okay? It's that type of thing. Like, they want to be up under you. They want to be tied to you like glue. Like, it literally hurts them for you to leave them, regardless. Y'all could have spent all weekend together. And you say, yeah, baby, on Sunday night, you know, I know we done spent Friday, Saturday, you know, and Sunday morning together, but Sunday night going out with the guys, they'll still kind of catch an attitude about that. But once a woman checks out, that leash loosens all the way up. Oh, geez, I'm going out with the guy. Oh, okay, go ahead. And you don't hear from her all night. You'll know that she's checked out when she loosens that leash up on you.
Bro, let me tell you something. You see, while you did it, I keep up your foolishness. And feel like say everything where you do, your woman a forgive your feet. Brother, let me tell you something. Brother, a woman check out a relationship mentally long before she remove herself physically. You hear me I tell you? She check out the relationship long time mentally and emotionally before she remove herself physically. So while you did it, I keep up your foolishness and think she forgive you because you not hear she make no nice. You not hear she complain and you think she alright. Me have her when me want her. Me a do what me a do. She not complain. She not make no nice. That means she a work with it. Brother, she not work with it. The relationship done long time. She check out emotionally and mentally long time. The relationship done. Nothing can bring it back. A one thing left for she do, and if you check out physically, and anytime you see the bag them pack, and she gone for good, and she not come back. Believe when me tell you that.
The best thing that I ever did was randomly wake up one day and decide I no longer want that for myself. Like one day I just randomly decided I no longer want this person to make me feel this way. And it's crazy because out of all the bullshit I went through, it took a random day where literally nothing happened. It was actually a good day for me to decide this is my final day dealing with shit. And it's crazy because no matter how much people I spoke to about the relationship and my problems, or like how many times this man showed his ass, it still wasn't clicking, Steven. Like I still wasn't getting it. Like I literally just woke up with more strength than the day before, and I was like, I need tomorrow's situation to be better. And it starts with me leaving this nigga. Like, what the fuck? And the day I did that, I never looked back, y'all. Like I never needed closure. I never looked back. I didn't stalk their page. I didn't look for the new bitch. I literally got rid of everything that associated me to that man. Like every single thing down to my phone number, y'all. And I just revoked all access to me, literally. So I say all of this to say, like, if you think you stuck, you're not. You're stuck on stupid. And life did not end when that relationship ended for me. It actually got better. Take notes.